Hello, my beloved students. Today's lesson is about traits and probability. We have talked before about Mendel's experiments and how he used his experiment to explain how traits passed from one generation to another. In order to predict all the possible phenotypes of the offspring, another scientist called Punt, he developed a system called Punt square to predict all the possible genotypes that can result from a certain cross. So a Punt square is a grid system for predicting all the possible genotypes resulting from a cross. So it tells me all the genotypes that can the offspring have. The outside edges of the Punnett square represent the genotypes of gametes from each parent, while the inside of the boxes or the grid boxes shows the possible genotypes of the offsprings. We know that both parents have two alleles for each gene, but during meiosis, all of the chromosomes are separated, therefore all the alleles are separated so that we have two chances. But when the gametes join from each parent join together, they form a diploid cell with two copies of each chromosome, so they will have two alleles for each chromosome. A monohybrid cross involves one trait. So if we use the Punnett square to determine or examine the inheritance of one specific trait, we call it a monohybrid cross. Like for example, the flower color. So if we know the genotypes of the parents, we can predict using the Punnett square, we can predict the genotypes of the offspring. For example, if the father alleles were heterozygous alleles, one dominant and one recessive, and the mother as well, we can predict that the offspring, 3/4 of the offspring will be purple in color, while the fourth or quarter of the offspring will be white in color. That's it for today. See you next time.